In today's video, we'll discuss about why most of the registered voters in India do not contest their votes. So let's begin. So today I wanted to discuss a small topic that is why do most of the voters or registered voters in India do not come to contest their vote and choose their representative in India. So the main reason I'm making this video is because I had to get my voters ID card and I had applied for it maybe a month ago, but still I was not given a reference number, which is mandatory for getting a voter ID, or else you'll not get a simple photo of your voter ID. So you're not eligible to vote, that's it. Even though you applied, you're not eligible. That's the thing. So upon going to the center, I was got to identify where my voter card was, and I'll show some pictures of that location where I was sent to. There, A4 size papers cut in half. It had the details of all the voters. Like suppose assume that there's this slip, right? So it'll be like this. You have your photo here, and then your name, details, everything, and that slip is also known as a voter slip. So even though you have your voter's ID, you need to have that slip. So in my condition, I neither had that voter card nor I had the voter slip. So my work was to identify where my card or where my voter slip was. So in that process, I just took some photos of that location, but it was really pathetic. And I don't know why the Election Commission of India chose such locations. Like, I agree that they are municipal schools and they are the right places where money is distributed so that they can get the appropriate resources. But then still I could not find my voter's ID card. I'll just share some pictures, you just see them. So like you saw that pictures, right? There were so many women or ladies sitting there, and they are just scattering through bunch of papers like these. What happens is those papers contain the detail of our photo, our home, our location, everything. And those bunch of papers contains the list of all the voters in that registered area. So that paper gets scattered all around the room and we are unable to find out where our voter card or voter slip is. So the photo where I showed you, there's a big huge container in which all the cards are placed, right? Yes, those are the voter ID cards. So by seeing this and seeing the location, I now get why most of the voters or registered voters in India do not come to contest their votes. So in this video, I actually dug in deep to get some research about this topic, but I'm really sorry to say, but this matter is not just about getting a voter ID cards or voter ID slips. Do you know how many voters were registered in 2019? It's around 900 million. And I'm not bluffing about this. Wikipedia has all the details of how many voters registered. You can just go in and count it. Last year we had of around 835 million people, but now it's grown up to 900 million people. I have the written evidences, but unfortunately I cannot show them. So there's in 2019 900 million voters. So just estimate of how much these voters are going to lose if they do not get their slips or anything. So after that, actually I wanted to also share that why most of the people do not register themselves into the voter ID in the first category. To explain that properly, I need to show some figures, like how many amount of people register. Like I am 22 or 22 right now. So like the people who are becoming 18, they're supposed to get their voters card done, right? No, they do not get theirs done. In a survey by India Now and NDTV, it was found out that from the age of around 18 to 19, in the age gap of 18 to 19, the only 30% voters registered. I think you understand the situation right now. Only 30% voters are registered. So the main reason behind this, I would categorize into four or five main things. The first, the people do not know when and where to apply. It is a job of the college or the parents to let their children know why we are supposed to apply for a voter's card, or at least get them know the essence of a voter's card. That's the first thing. Second, even if they are known the essence of the voters ID card, they do not know where to apply, how to apply. Even though having this internet age and Jio and Airtel and everything, we are really reluctant to find out how it's done, and that's the sad truth. I am not only pointing to everyone, it's including me. I was so reluctant that I woke up in the last 1 month, and I agree that fact. So after that fact of how to apply, we have that what to look after applying. In that, what I mean that we just do the application forms. Like I also did it on online. It did not happen. I tried it offline and I left. And today I remember that I need to go and get my voter's ID card. And I am really not aware of what I am looking for. Like I am supposed to have that reference number with me. That is the thing which I am unaware of. So these are some things which people are supposed to know. And I know my viewers are of around 18 to 22 to 25 also. So my job is to educate them. So you apply in nsvp.com, and after that you get a reference ID which you need to go to your nearest center to get the voter ID card. And after that, way to collect the card, that's another headache. I would suggest that if you are applying for a particular place, you go and connect with those people who are in that area. Suppose if you are living in a building, you go and talk to the upper stories or lower story people, so that you get to know where your center is, so that you can go and get your voter's card or voter slip at least 2 to 4 days before the voter session. Or else it's not like you'll go on April 11th. Like Andhra is April 11th voting date. So it's not like on April 11th you'll go and keep on searching. They are busy in their election duties. Who knows, you might not get even asked. That's the thing. And next thing, how to vote or whom to vote. That's the biggest thing. How to vote is knowing about the center, where to go. And people are like in my age group people, they're usually new to those EVMs. So making a video about EVM is also a good thing, but unfortunately Indians, like Indian civilian people, are not allowed to touch or see or tamper. Not tamper actually, but we are not allowed to reach those EVMs. And another thing is about voters, like whom to vote. In that category, I would in rural areas, what I hear, and one of my friends' parents had also posted this on WhatsApp. So it's not that I'm sharing a forward message through WhatsApp, but it's the essence what I'm trying to share. The main thing which I got to hear is that some political parties, I will not name them, I also have some photographic evidence and videographic evidence, but that's not the main motto of this video. So in some rural areas, some political parties go and give a fixed amount of rupees or some money so that they can get the votes into their hands. And these people, when they go to that EVMs, they just think, oh, this person had given me 2000. If I vote for him, at least my job will be done. And thinking like that, so many people give votes to him and he is elected. And let me tell you, if he is giving 2000 rupees for a single vote, that accounts for almost like 5 years, right? So it accounts for 1 rupee per day, 1 rupee 30 paisa per day. And you pay income tax, service tax, GST and everything, right? And when you pay, you almost pay the government 54 rupees per day. So you know that he is getting almost more than 100% of his money. Then why won't he get elected? It's like you spend a fixed amount of money and then you get 100% of that. That's why if you see, most of the politicians from 2014 are millionaires. You got me right? They are millionaires. If you see, I had recently saw a video about a politician who was a member of BJS before BJP was formed. He is known as the politician on a cycle. If you see Brute India on Instagram, you will find out his video. So that's the plight of Indian politicians who were there before that time and before and now. That's the thing. So it's a case of one party giving 2000 rupees. But if we have two parties giving 2000 rupees, then you know what will happen? You will think, oh, my uncle said that he is a good like contender, so I must vote to him. There's the thing. And if there are 3 to 4 people giving you money, then what is left? None of the above. Nota. 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 And you know why Nota is actually kept in India? It's because that it's to symbolize that we do not have an appropriate candidate to vote for. In US, if majority of the votes are given to Nota, none of the above, the elections are cancelled. You know that? The elections are cancelled literally, and elections are conducted again, so that some party gets more. Like there's a cutoff for Nota in US, so that if the cutoff is reached to that particular level, the elections are cancelled and re-elections are done. But in India, it's not like that. There's no, in India, Nota has no fixed regulation of how many voters need to like vote for that, or if voted what will happen. There's nothing regarding that. Nota is just a choice in India. In India, whatever it may be, Nota is never considered as a political party or a thing that needs to be put in account while measuring 2 to 3 political parties' votes. Suppose we have two or three parties, party A, B, C. If we assume that party A has greater votes among B and C, so party A gets the or wins the election. But it is not seen that if Nota is higher than party A, B, C, that means the people have elected that none of the parties are capable to our expectations. That's the thing, and that's the thing happening right now. So I've crossed almost 12 minutes, but I hope this video was helpful, and see you later.